clearly leading a company that's based on open innovation is fundamentally different than leading a traditional hierarchical organization. I think over the last 20 years, you've seen this cult of the CEO developed where you had these big, powerful CEOs who were supposed to be brilliant strategists driving top-down decisions and driving those through a company. And I think that worked well for military type structures. It certainly worked well for many traditional enterprises that were about leveraging physical assets to competitive advantage. But those absolutely do not work when the primary role of a company is driving innovation in an information economy. When you're actually asking people to innovate versus turn a crank faster, the way you motivate, it has to be fundamentally different. And I think we're still in a time where we're figuring out what that means. In my view, truly getting the best out of people requires a leader to do several things. First off, your role is to inspire. Right? People don't innovate because you order them to innovate. People have to feel good about what they're doing. They have to be excited about the mission. And as the CEO of Red Hat, I often feel like I'm chief cheerleader. I talk about what we're doing, not for how we're going to make more money, but what we're doing for the world, right? In democratizing content and information, right? It's about inspiring. Second, you are helping connect the dots. In many ways, I'm our chief catalyst. Right? So it's how do you make sure people are collaborating and communicating well together? And third, you are the primary steward of the culture. So I go out of my way to encourage feedback. And when I do town hall meetings, I pick out the person who's made the most obnoxious comments and call them out and celebrate them because that's what you have to have a meritocracy and innovation occurring. So it's not about the brilliant strategy, it's not about driving people to work harder. In a world where strategies need to bubble up, where innovation is critical, it's about getting people not only to do what you want them to do, but think what you want them to think and believe what you want them to believe. Because if people honestly believe in the mission and they are bright and they have the right structures around them, your people can achieve anything. And so fundamentally, it's no longer about what you think of as the military general. It's the hands-on, roll up your sleeves, work to inspire people, lead by example that will truly foster creativity in the 21st century. So in many ways, I feel like at Red Hat, we're a bit on the bleeding edge of management. We've taken the principles of open collaboration truly to heart in the way we build our products, in the way we go to market, even in how we handle most of our infrastructure and corporate overhead functions. The problem from my perspective is we do that via culture. So we foster a culture of collaboration. We celebrate people challenging the status quo. We celebrate innovation, and we do that through the culture. At the same time, we're a public company with a $9 billion market cap. So we have commitments to shareholders, and we need to deliver those quarter to quarter. And so I frankly today still use a very top-down management structure with a set of direct reports that I hold accountable for delivering numbers, and they push that down. So fundamentally, there is a conflict within Red Hat at a layer or two down in management where the culture is bubbling up a whole set of ideas in a way of doing business, and the top-down management with clear linear goals is pushing down, trying to ensure that we meet our commitments to our board and to shareholders, and Sarbanes-Oxley and the various regulatory commitments that we have. And there's clearly tension there. And so we still have a long way to go. We try new things, we experiment, but there's still a lot of work to do to see how you marry some of the commitments that any public company is going to have, be those regulatory or financial, with the need to allow for decentralized collaborative innovation.